I have been lax at getting all my videos out on a timely manner, especially on the Murphy bed. I know it's been a couple months since I showed connecting the box to the wall and getting it ready, but I got lake property, I've got a barn going up, I had a Ford Mustang torn apart, got that engine rebuilding in, been working on the barn workshop, siding, wiring, and having lake property and enjoying the summer. So I recorded most of the content already. Now I got out the videos right now today, and I'm looking past the screen here. And somewhere I missed recording assembling the steel frame for the mattress, but that's pretty simple. It's just a bunch of steel parts. You lay them out, bolt them together according to the plan. So that was no big deal. I made the mistake of laying it on the carpet, and it actually pinched some of the carpet fibers and caught them and pulled them. So if you can do it on a plain floor, it would be better. And then the first scene I go to in this video is me. I've already built the front of the bed, and I framed it in like a picture frame with 1x6 poplar, and it's actually 2 pieces of plywood because the plywood isn't wide enough with one sheet to make a queen bed, so it's 2 long pieces with a split up the middle, and that's another reason for putting the framing on there, is it attaches that together. So I'm going around that with a router just to soften the edges and take the little sharp corners off so you don't bust your knuckles. Then I painted that. Then we switched right to me putting the board springs into the metal frame and the rest of the assembly, which wasn't fun. It was tough to get that big heavy plywood front aligned on it properly, raising it up and down. We finally did. So after this, I'm going to go upstairs and record another video of a demonstration of the bed working, and I actually added some LED indirect lighting. It's really makes the room quite comfortable looking. So we'll get to the end of this, and thanks for watching. And if you like watching other construction things, I'm going to have a whole series coming up now of siding the workshop barn, because that's what they did. I had a contractor build the framing concrete, and she didn't put the roof on, so then I have to do the siding and the door framing and the wiring and the walls and the ceiling and the insulation and all that to finish it up, and ceiling furnace. So you're going to be seeing a lot of videos on that coming up soon too. Alright, so stick with me. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your input. Give me a like, give me a share, click that like button. If you want to get notified, click the bell so that every time I post a video it comes up. I'll try to be better at posting those. So thanks a lot, and God bless. We'll see you in the next video. Pretty uninteresting. My wife says it looks like a ping pong table, but it's just the back of the Murphy bed front cover, if you will. We flipped it over. We're going to put 2 coats on the back first in case it gets dinged up. Then we're going to flip it over and do at least 2 coats on the front, which is much prettier. Alright, just keeping you up to date. Hey guys, we're finally back on the bed. And I'm installing the springy wooden slats, and I thought it was going to be tough, but it's actually very easy. I think the easiest thing to do, of course we do have to leave some of them out according to the map. These brackets have slots for your slats. The center ones are double. So you put one on each end of here, located in there. I'm just using the dead blow. Tap it down. There's this one, it goes on the end of the slat. It's a single. And you push in on it a little bit. And that's it. It's your springs. That's pretty neat. I can go all the way down one side too, but I can do the other side as I go. I got to keep track of, I have to leave some out so I can get the power pistons in. All right, I'm not going to show you all this crap, but I'll show you when I get done. All right, well, we've made it this far. We set the bed frame up into the pivot pins, and there's a little clamp and a bolt that you put in there to keep it from popping out. So I got that on both sides. We look centered really well. I got all the slide. It called to leave one of these slats out to get to the pistons. I left 3 of them out so that I had plenty of room. But they just pop back in and snap. I don't know why. You could put the slats on top anytime. I don't even know why you had to do that now. So I think we're ready. Oh, we need to get the leg flipper thingy-doies on here, these things. The leg for the mat bed. I went out to the barn and I got the plywood with the brackets all attached. And my son-in-law is coming tonight to help me lift it in here. We're going to have a gang of people. So I can install the rest of the slats. I don't know why the middle one was left out. They left the middle one out for a while. I just don't know why the middle one was left out. But they can go on anytime, just before you put the mattress on. So I'm not going to rush and put the rest of the slats on. Looks like the next step is to put the blocks on, which are these things that they were supposed to have foam blocks with them and they got lost in packing. So now I got to put the leg on it for the mattress. All right, guys and gals, well, there we are. We have the Murphy bed is installed. It was a real pain getting that whole big heavy front cover on, because they give you a map on where to screw the brackets on, where it hooks over part of the frame and it's supposed to hold it for you so you can screw it. Well, I measured precisely from what was on the drawing, and they were more than 1/2 inch too far off, so that you'd get it in there in position, put some shims along the bottom to try to hold it up where you wanted it. You pulled it out and you could feel it slide right back down. So we just started experimenting when it was laying down, pulling that front faceplate out and squaring it up. So we've got it in the hole. I think it's as good as it gets. What I'm going to have to do is, it does hit a little bit along the top. So I'm just going to get the old, I don't know if I'll get my planer. Maybe I'll just get my planer and just take a little bevel off in that. Other than that, I mean, the box isn't perfectly square because that's plywood, and plywood bows when you put stress on it. We tried to get it as good as we could. That thing is very heavy. We got the gap at the bottom just about right. The only way I could cure that is if I went behind the top and shim that corner out a little bit. That would square it. But I don't know that I'm going to mess with it. I think it's fine. It looks good to me. And here we go. All you do is grab the handle, give her a pull. Hopefully the mattress came with, which it didn't. Come on, mattress. Here comes the mattress. Oof. Alright, sorry guys, you can't really see what I'm doing because this thing is heavy. We swing the hello there. Swing the foot down around. That was awkward. Very informative. And anyway, there. A queen size bed that doesn't take up any room when we're not using it. That was the plan. So, as I said, this was a good kit. I would suggest that, you know, my little headboard that I built there, so that was just for appearance sake. I still haven't got my crown molding and my my lights on the top. You have to put that block in so that it doesn't swing too far into the cubby. Here, I'll show you me folding it up here. pretty heavy going up. Swing your leg over. And then she closes right up. Bed in a box. Bed in a box. Alright guys, the Murphy bed is done. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to hook up those, as I said, I've got LED strip lights on the top that I'm going to hook up, so I've got indirect lighting in here, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. Alright guys and gals, peace and love. We will catch you next time. God bless. Take care. Alrighty, as promised, here we go. This is the final episode of the Murphy bed, and as you can see, the front of it, construction, is actually 2 tall pieces of plywood, because as I said, the queen size mattress is too wide for 1 sheet of plywood. So there's a seam down the middle here that 1x6 poplar covered, and it's got several coats of the appropriate paint that we did, and of course some pull handles. I added some indirect lighting here for it, so we get a very nice effect. It's very warm. I got some warm white LED undercounting lights is what they are. Well, what we will do is, I don't know if I showed you in the other video how this works. Grab the handle and pull her forward slow, because the mattress is the tip. Oh, there it goes. Alright, and then she comes down. She's quite heavy, and this leg folds down and around. Sorry, I got to do this with one hand. Alright. And there's the Murphy bed. All opened up. Now, of course, when I installed it, you notice the molding on the wall. I had to notch that with one of my vibratory tools. There was a stop block that has to be positioned up here to stop the bed from folding in too far. As I said, the metal frame, I missed recording that apparently. I thought I did, but I couldn't find it. But you just lay out the parts according to the part plan and bolt them together. They give you an Allen wrench and a cheap little wrench, but use your own Allen wrench and own ratchet wrench or whatever to put it together, because it's a lot easier. And then the front panel of it has some metal brackets. I don't know if you can see them, that bolt to it. Yeah, these little guys here that you hook that big panel on the front and supposedly, can screw it in position. Well, that wasn't that easy. We did a lot of jockeying around to get that front panel onto that mattress frame correctly, so that it lines up correctly with the hole. It still isn't perfect, but it's as good as I can get it. So I'm going to fold the bed back up. Fold your leg in. Don't pinch your fingers at the top. And there she goes. So now we have a queen-sized bed that hides away for guests and whatever, and the rest of the room is usable most of the time for anything else. And the wife is turning it into her sewing room. So she has a big quilting machine that we have to put together. It's going to take up almost the whole width. But she's retired now too, so she can enjoy some more spare hours. So there you go. Take care, God bless, and watch the rest of my videos. Please share, please like, please comment, subscribe. Click that like button. It'll bring my content more open according to the the plan in YouTube, so that more people will see me and I'll grow in popularity. So thank you very much. God bless. Take care. I'll see you next time.